We are live on YouTube and we are live on Goddess Just Be Healthy. For those of you that are new here, I am Goddess Just Be. I help people on a wellness journey. Today I'm going to be doing a couple of readings real quick. I'm not going to be here long. So I'm going to allow y'all a minute to come up in the room. Y'all can tap the screen on TikTok. I got my YouTube here, TikTok here, and my backup camera over here. And today I don't have Goddess Just Be page up here. Earlier today I went live and Goddess Just Be page got some kind of violation or whatever. So that ain't meant for them people to see me today, but life goes on. Oh, excuse me. Use that energy for something else, you know? So as I spoke about it earlier today, I was telling the people that was live earlier today with me that we'll do a couple of love readings. Hello, Miss Sandra. How you feeling today, Miss Sandra? Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And I wanted to really play around with my tea leaf deck because they are so profound to me. And I've been using these. Y'all never saw me use these before, but I had been using them while I was on vacation and dealing with the people out there. Hey, thank you for passing through. Y'all tap the screen so other people could know. Hey, King, how you doing today, babe? Y'all tap the screen. You feel amazing? I'm so happy about that. Me too. So y'all tap the screen so other people could know that I'm here. Can I get it? Oh, you did it already for me, Miss Sandra, and whoever that other person. Y'all gave me some thumbs up over there on YouTube. I appreciate you. Key, help me out. I'm the new girl all over again. Key, tap that screen for me so the other supporters could know. You know, when you leave, you know, when you're not active and posting like I used to, then you know you get out of the algorithms. But I wanna do a couple of love readings if you all don't mind today. Is it a month? Today I want to do a couple of love readings for some people because I love my new set of cards. Y'all tap the screen while other people can get a notification and come on up in the room. So we have wealth. We have wealth forecasts on these, love forecasts on these. We could even narrow things down as it pertains to the months of the year. The months of the year. And that's really what I love about this particular deck. That it really spoke to me, and as I used it when I was doing readings while I was not here on this live, everything just really full circle came forth. It deals with wealth, career, love. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Success and marriage and happiness, like, right? So if any of y'all would like a reading, you could go to my website, solvethearthpub.org. At the very top of the screen, you'll see live TikTok readings if you want to select one. But nonetheless, we're still going to move on, whether or not you want to select a paid reading or not. We're still going to see what the energy is today. Excuse me. Y'all excuse my sniffles because I was blending some herbs, and I have herb in the air. And they got in my nostrils. I got a herbified house right about now. Ain't nothing but a little sour sop. Ain't gonna hurt me, but it's in my nose because I didn't put my mask on like I should have. You know, I know better. But I didn't do better. You know, sometimes that happens. All right, so I got it together. We're not gonna use those others. We're gonna do love. We're only doing love. Love today. Love. Love. Anybody love? Anybody love? Do you love being in love? Do you love the idea of love? Do you love the energy of love? Do you desire love? Have you ever experienced love? That's really a good question there. Because you know what? To have never experienced real love is to miss out on the totality of the essence of God. To never really being kissed by the grace and the purity and the innocence and the kindness of love is to miss out on some things. And this love doesn't necessarily have to come from other people, you know. It'll be cool if it comes from other people, but besides it coming from other people, it's the essence of what you are already coming from you, and you love it on yourself so much that you don't need to go outside of yourself to experience love. But if you should, being that your cup is overflowing, if you should go outside of yourself, then you run into yourself, which is love. You run into falling in love with people that you frequent in the grocery store, people that's on your job. You feel like you just connect with somebody, and it's almost like, do I know you? You're reaching out and you're connecting with them people. Love. And then, as far as your relationships, they get a little juicy. How many people out there know that relationships get juicy each and every time around? Because your oldest relationship, maybe your first one, you really know what love was. You was being foolish with your love too. You might say he or she was an shit, but at that moment in time and space, maybe you weren't shit. But baby, the relationships get better. They get better. They get better because you get better. You get better at the idea of what love is and what love is not. Right? Y'all hear me today? We talking about love. Are you not excited about love? Oh, we got the 1,000. We got the 1,000 likes. All right, we got the 1,000 likes. I'm gonna do a reading today on someone who desires one, on the house one, a love reading. Anybody desire a love reading today? Thank you, Bean. Thank you, Bean. Thank you. Anybody desire to hear a special love reading? And this one is going to be really unique. And I'm only doing one. Thank you, Bean. And I'm only doing one for just one person that my inner being wants me to speak with. Who is this person? And I'm only doing this one. Thank you, inner being. As it pertains to love. And so this particular reading is going to show, it's going to forecast what's going to happen within your next 2 days to 2 weeks, or maybe 2 months. The next row will be what's going to happen at the 3-month time frame. The final row will be what happens as it pertains to love in your life in the 4-month time frame. Greetings. Miss Being So. Miss Being So. Yes. Yes. Okay, I got me one. I got me one over here. Hey, goddess. 11. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you. Adam. Atom. Every time I see that, I think about Atom. How was out burying? Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You better work that magic. Boy, let me tell you, if I were a blood type A, Miss Being So, I have in my yard the stuff that I was pushing away from me and the stuff that I'm, drawing to me. I have all color chakra pools of energy type shovels. For Christmas, I'll be like, could you buy me a pink shovel? Well, now I need a blue one. And then people be asking, well, why? What you shoveling? We don't ever see nothing. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just my therapy. Because they ain't got to know your business. That's how I be. I'll be cutting stuff up like I'm doing compost on my papers, my spells, cutting up my little papers and bury them little papers. And be like, here, mother, destroy this. Choke this thing up. Boy, if I was a blood type A, I'll be doing that. That's what I'll be doing. That's how my mind works as it pertains to spell, because you want to get really, really into it. This reading is going to be from Miss Being Soul, inner being. Show me. This reading is about love. This is a love reading. This is a love reading for Miss Being Soul, inner being. Inner being, what is the energy? Inner being, could you show me Show me the message from Miss Being Soul. We know her. We know her energy already. Show her. Show me. Show us what is to come in the matters of love in her life. Show us first the chaos. Yeah, the chaos. The work that needs to be done. What is the work? Yeah. Show us then what will blossom from that. And then the happily ever after. As it pertains to the alignment of the energy where she is and the desires of where she wants to be. Show us, inner being. Show us the tea. These cards are called the tea leaf, because it gets all into the business. All into the business. All into the business. Thank you. Thank you, inner being. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Miss Being. So thank you, inner being. Oh, okay. Last one. All right, all right, all right. This is for Miss Being Soul. First card on top is love, love, because this is going to be a love reading. This is a love reading for Miss Being Soul. And so the first row, I'm flipping over. I'm flipping over the first row. The first row. And this is telling me, or us, we, what's going to happen. On the first row, I have two cards. Two cards on the first row. The second row, I have three cards. The last row, I have four cards before me. Thank you. Thank you. One moment, Miss Being Soul. There's a story. I'm coming, Miss Being Soul. It's a story. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. I'm coming, Miss Being Soul. I like this for you. Okay. Oh. 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 So this love reading, know and understand this before we begin. This particular love reading still deals with love. All readings on love will not always be about a particular person, love, because there's other issues that's pressing energetically on the people that may obstruct the vision of them falling deeper in love and seeing the objects of love that are right there. Because love is not always about other people. It's really about a feeling of you. It's about a feeling of feeling free and in knowing of self and connecting to things, to spirit, and not allowing those things to obstruct your vision. But here in this here reading, there's a story that's going to heighten your senses of you feeling this euphoric feeling of love around you, because there's been some troubling things that's going on in your physical reality. In this story, there's been I see some teardrops. I see matters financially, and so financial situations can sometimes make a person feel as a distraction, make a person feel as if they are absent from this euphoric feeling of love and freedom and abundance and high frequency type issues. But the story comes together though, because the healing must begin in the areas of financial freedom for you. And so in the next two days, between 2 days and 2 weeks, there's a friend, there's a secret admirer that knows you already, that's watched you and admires you. This person is developing the courage to maybe let you know that they're there, an advance from this particular person within the next 2 days or 2 weeks, to let you know that they exist. Compliments from this particular admirer will be something that you'll know is evident as it pertains to love. That's the beginning as it pertains to a person with love. Now, it is totally up to you whether you invite this particular person into your simulated environment, into your kingdom, your world. But he is there and he admires you from afar. It's been a while. It's been a while. Maybe you know of him, but you don't know him personally. Maybe you've seen him walking by, but he's a secret admirer. I love that for you. I love that so much for you. And that is within the next 2 days to 2 weeks. The longest duration energetically that this will span out will be 2 months. So love is all around you. But it's saying, my inner being is saying, pick your head up. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Your head is low. Your head is your mind, your thoughts. You're not seeing. You're not seeing. You have eyes and you don't see. You're not paying attention to some beautiful things and beautiful aspects of love, is what I'm hearing and seeing in this reading for you. And here's why you're not paying attention. I see tears dropping. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to your words or whatever you're saying. I'll look up later. But this story is more important. But you can type with it whether you agree or not. The tear drops. Oh, danger. Oh, okay, I see. So there's a problem that you've been trying to overcome that has you kind of weeping inside. This problem, like I said earlier, this problem has it's a money thing. It's a money matter. It's especially a money matter. And so the beautiful thing is I see the tears in the money situation, but there's a bridge right here. I'm gonna show you the cards. I'm gonna show you the cards afterwards. I'm putting the story together. I want you to see the card because I want you to see the confirmation. But that's why the money matters had is the reason why the hit was down. But there's a bridge of success, of overcoming those money problems, overcoming the issues that had the tear dropping. I don't know the extent or the duration. Maybe it's been a long time coming. But here's the thing that it made you feel. It made you feel. Now, see, this is the chaos that I was reading. Remember, I told you I'm going to tell you about the chaos now, and I'm going to tell you about the butterfly, the flying away, the soaring high over the teardrops. And here is the ending for you. The ending for you. I love this ending for you. The ending for you is rest assured that you'll find your frustration that had you feeling tied down. Rest assured that the matters of the material essence or the material things of the money issue that was pressing, I don't know the core of that all, but rest assured that there is guaranteed success. This is in 4-month time frame. By 4 months, this financial hurdle or situation shall be over. You at the end of this 4 months will be in a this is not a union. This is a friendship with an admirer. You're so happy. You're so happy. This is a foundation of a real solid friend who's been admiring you from afar. And so now you have this guaranteed success. You have this foundation of a new friendship and a guaranteed success as it pertains to financial issues. You no longer have to be paying so much attention to the matters of the purse, of the matters of the coins, of the matters of the dollars, of the matters of the budgeting. Because now the cup runneth over. There's an overflow, plenty of material things, financial overflow and abundance. 4 months time. The friend is 2 days to 2 weeks, 2 months tops. And then you'll begin to see the bridge, the tears drying up. And it's seemingly that this friend gonna help you in this area. This friend gonna help you as being part of the bridge that's gonna bring you to the other side. And finally, the success and the abundance flow. 4 months top. And that's for you. Thank you, Inner Being. Yes. So let me show you this here. So we begin with love. And as the story begins to unfold, this is this bouquet is letting me know the bouquet and the dog barking. It's a male figure, dog barking his territory, so to speak, is what the reading was showing me. And there is a bear here showing me danger. This is how this story was unfolding for you. A bear image showing danger as it pertained to money. It was a money, specifically for money. And then the bridge that was crossing you over the dangers of the money or the matters with your pockets. And that let me know your teardrops. This is a teardrop card right here. That let me know that this had been vexing you because things was getting kind of tight seemingly as far as financial security or a bill or something that was troubling you and had you wondering how you was going to get out of this situation. But rest assured, the feeling of frustration, this here card says yoke. My yoke is easy, my burden is light, is what this call reminds me of. It's letting me know that there's guaranteed success, a star that is born, new beginnings, success as it pertains to finances. This is how I knew that it was finances. This is a purse with coins in the purse, and you don't have to be counting coins, is why I was showing this here to you. And finally, this bowl, plenty of material things, plenty of overflow for you, Miss B and Soul. 4 months. 4 months, baby. I love that for you. I love that for you. Where you at? Where you at? Let's see. I'm reading the comments now. Let's see. That would be nice. Me, yes. Greeting. Hey, Miss Sage. Hi there. Oh, you was bringing out something to bear. We went over that. That sounds so like me. She says, oh, good. The tipsy tea. I'm ready. Yes. Hey there, all. I was in the middle of a rewatch from earlier. You was watching something earlier, Tiffany? I was being so. Take your time. Yes. There she go. I love that for me too, she says. I got to the bottom. I love that for me too. So that's a beautiful reading. I love that for you. I love that. And that got personal. They got in your pockets on that one. And that's the tea. Tiffany, was that? No, that was Sage that was talking about these cards. That's what I mean about these tea time cards. These tea time cards get good and got into it. I'm telling you all. I did a 30-day for me, and I did a next year for me. And that 30-day rocked my world. It told me everything that was about to happen day by day. Yeah, peace, love, and light, and protection. There you go. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Dawn. We kind of look like each other. Oh, really? Oh, all right, soft claws. I'm gonna have to check you out. If anybody else, thank you, my dear friend. You are so welcome. If anybody else would like a reading, you could go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. At the top of the website, you'll see a great link that says TikTok Live, and you click on that and request a reading. You request a reading that way. Let's see. I see someone here. On that requested a reading. Let me pull up this person. Thank you, Inabine. Thank you, Inabine. That was so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Let me see who this person's. Oh, Dawn. Dawn. Oh, that's beautiful. Dawn. Let me see. Mm, 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 mm. All right. All right, Dawn. Let's see. Dawn is going to be next. Is that Dawn? Dawn is going to be next. I love reading for Dawn. Intervene. I love reading for Dawn. I love reading for Dawn. Let's see. Dawn, which one you on? You over here, Dawn? You help people on their wellness journey. Yes, I do, babe. Yes, I do. Where Dawn at? Where you at, Dawn? Oh, there you go. Yeah, for love, right? For love? We doing love. Love for Dawn. Love for Dawn in the being. I love reading. Here's the love card. I'm putting that down, Dawn. I love reading for Dawn. 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 Intervene, show me. Show me. Show us. Show Dawn. The workings of the next 2 days. What do we see? In 2 days, in 2 weeks, in 2 months, in 3 months. Where is the love? Where is the love in the being in 4 months? In the being, show us, guide us, work through me in the being. So we can speak to the matters of Dawn's soul, her heart, her desires. In the being, show us. All right, Dawn. All right, Dawn, here we go. This is for Dawn. This is for Dawn on TikTok. As a teachable moment. I take deep breaths in the effort for my inner being and I to connect. So that's what meditation is all about, connecting to spirit, right? These cards are real thick, so I just shuffle 2 decks, but it's 1 deck total. I shuffle 2 decks and I stop when I feel my inner being telling me that is the one that is part of the message. Right? Just a teachable moment for those who are wondering. Okay, that has to come out. For those who are wondering about this reading, that are watching me, thank you, inner being. Show us more. Show us more, inner being. Okay. For Dawn. What is the message for Dawn, inner being? What is the message for Dawn? More. One more. Show us. What is the message, inner being? What is the message? The story. What is the story? Clear as day, inner being. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Thank you. This last one. Thank you, inner being. Thank you. Okay, 4 cards. 4 cards on the end showing 4 months. 3 cards above that showing 3 months. The 2 cards is part of the chaos, the part of what's unfolding real quick that's going to really spearhead everything in the story. I'm about to turn the cards over and learn the story. Silence while I learn the story for Dawn. One moment. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you, inner being, for love. Mm. Hmm. Okay. For a moment. Yeah, I see. Hmm. Really? There's a lot of wobbling. Thank you, inner being. There's a lot of wobbling going on in the energy present in your love reading. And it has a lot to do with indecisiveness, the matters of the mind, the matters of the mind, the matters of the mind. Should I, should I not? Should I? And that's this is one of those, a double-minded person is unstable in all of his ways. In the biblical text goes on to say, let that man not expect to receive no thing from God. So this is a teachable moment. This is a teachable moment. Don't think negative of that this is your chaos. This is your work, your inner work that you have to do. Your work, your inner work in here, in the matters of the mind. There's chaos. There's chaos as it pertains to love. No, is it is it is it the hurt before? Prior hurt, prior issues in relationships that haven't fully been resolved, that is having you wishy-washy about relationship, self-concept, inner girl peace, balance, because there's an indecisiveness allowing, and it's a causing rather, or allow your life to just kind of be like wobbly, just rumbly, aimlessly, not focused, not steady. But at the same time, if you could get in alignment with these thoughts and the way you feel and the self-concept and the energy that you are emitting outside of you, then there's an opening awaiting for you. There's opportunities awaiting for you. But this wheel is letting us know that there's wobbling thoughts, wobbling mindset. But the door of opportunity is right there for you if you could come out of the chaos and realize that if you focus on the things that are good, finally, my brother, those things that are just, those things that are pure, those things that are lovely, if they have any virtue in them, Dawn, if they have any virtue in them, Dawn, that's the things that you're supposed to be thinking of, to draw more of those things to you instead of the past things. You can fix the little girl, the little trauma, the self-concept that has you wobbling. You can fix that by renewing the mind and having just a new thought. Thought by thought by thought, you create your reality, Dawn. Yeah, that's the chaos. That's the chaos. But there's some see, the chaos with love and relationship always show up in more than one spot. The chaos also trickles into some family issues for Dawn. Affairs of the family, someone extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And so sometimes when we have those type of situations, when we embarked on family, mother, father, or someone who was already stubborn and unwilling to change, maybe change your mindset, maybe change behavior, maybe change energy for being more masculine, being more feminine, or whatever applies in that situation. When we learn that, that's learned behavior, but you gotta rewrite that story because it could affect the matters of love for you, Dawn. Stubborn behavior in family. Stubborn behavior. This here stubborn behavior. Oh, I see. I see. It's part of the unfoldment. It's part of the lesson. It's part of your spiritual growth and advancement. You chose that. You chose that. We all choose, but you chose that. You chose that story. You chose that story for yourself. Because baby, when you come through and you deal with the matters of your heart, when you go through the fire, when you go through, you're gonna have a story of success. You're gonna have some deep personal strength and peace that comes from this story. It's a beautiful love story that you've written, that you become or came for to partake in. The problems are all within you, though, Dawn. As it pertains to love, it all starts with you. You have a strong, passionate emotion for love. Very passionate. Very, very passionate. This is your personality. It's either strong love or strong hate. And that goes back to that wheel of wobble, like, right? You gotta choose kind of like this day which God you gonna serve as it pertains to love, the anger of the pain of the past. If you choose that route, well, so shall the matters of love be. You push love away when you choose that route. But if you choose the more passive, because the fire gonna burn either way. If you choose the more passive, the more feminine, the more receiving, then it will make room for you to receive an abundance of love around you. But the first thing first, that wobble. The door is open for you either way. Either way, there's a wheel that's your thoughts, your wobbling thoughts, that you got to get rolling. The only way that you can get this wheel rolling is if you open up the door. And when we talking about the door, we ultimately talking about the door of your heart. The door of your heart that may have a little barbed wire fence around it. The door of your heart that has been guarded, maybe with a machete, maybe with all kind of tools and all kind of snakes and all kind of things, because you've been guarded. You've been guarded. Let's be honest, you've been guarded. But just open up the heart. Dare to love. This is a love reading. Dare to love. And it might be like, oh, I don't open up the door, and it might feel vulnerable. But if you don't open up the door, you're not really going to experience the love that you want to experience. This is up to you. You the savior in this situation, Dawn. You the savior in this situation. But the stubborn as a mule type energy that I'm getting, that's coming from family. You was kind of like taught some of this here. You was kind of taught some of this here. But within the next 3 months, you're going to really, really get serious with this. You go really, really get serious with this here, because this is about your soul expansion. This is about the fire within you. This is about the enlightenment in you. This is about turning on your light for the world to see. This ain't really about a man and this here love reading. This is what your soul is calling for. And boo boo. You can't get the other aspect of love until you work on the matters of love within your heart. Until you work on that spiritual growth. Don't you just love it? That's how life positions us sometimes, where you can't get it. Be like your blessing be right there, but you can't get it until you work on that soul, because that soul want expansion. And so don't be tempted. Don't be tempted because of this here situation. Don't be tempted to lower them standards, though. No, don't lower them standards and just accept anything. Don't just accept anything. No. Don't accept anything, because you got to resolve the problems. This is the ink. This is the writing on the wall for you. You got to resolve the problem. You got to go in and write the new story and do the inner work, the inner healing work to receive that type of love that you long for, because it got to start inside of you first. And you have this strong, here go your strong love and hate, back and forth, love and hate, just like the wheel wobbling, love and hate, but it's there. The door is open for you. And at the end of 4 months, you will have been to develop a personal strength and a peace and assurance of success in the areas of love in 4 months. If you do the work, if you choose the road less traveled by, 2 roads diverted, and I chose the road less traveled by, and it has made all of the difference. If you don't choose, you could choose the hate road. You could choose to stay guarded. You could choose to keep that door shut. That's your obstacle. You can choose whether you open up this door. That's symbolic to you opening up that heart and working upon that self-concept and that little girl. You could choose to come on inside of here, and let that little girl out to play, and let her know that she is lovable, and let her know that she matters, and that she is beautiful, and that you come back for her, that you're the savior that she's been looking for, and tell her the words that she needed to hear ultimately. You can choose to keep that door closed on her. That's your obstacle, though. You can choose, but you're going to make a decision between the next 2 days and 2 weeks, whether or not you're going to keep on wobbling or you're going to open up that door. I would hope for you to open up the door, Dawn. Because if you open up the door, all of that programming within 3 months tops, the programming of old relationships, little girl issue, will be a thing of the past, and you won't be stubborn like a mule no more. You'll be willing to change then. And finally, by the 4-month time frame, you will have developed a deep personal strength. You will have changed the signal that you are emitting for strength, inner peace, for love. And once you become the object of love, you only going to attract you, Dawn. Lovers everywhere. Like any, many, money, more. Like any, many, money, more. I'm talking about not just a relationship. I'm talking about lovers in success. I'm talking about lovers in your neighborhood. I'm talking about lovers in the way that you look on things. Just being deeply caught up, encased in love. You're going to see it radiating from you. And people are going to, within 4 months, people are going to begin to tell you, what's different about you? I see a change in you. But it has to start with you. I see you making the change. I see you making a change now. I don't see the door staying closed for you. I don't see the door been closed long enough. Don't. Just open the door. 4 months. 4 months. That's it. 4 months. 4 months. And if there be anyone now, my inner being wants you to know, don't lower your standards. You know what you want. Don't you settle. That's been heavy on me the whole reading. Don't you settle. Don't you settle for mediocre, because you didn't come forth for mediocre, Dawn. You didn't come forth for mediocre. You wanted to learn. You wanted to explore. You wanted to expand. Dawn, you are so energetically powerful with your aura. Yeah. Powerful aura. Purposeful aura. There are people in the physical reality who are so necessary for when they turn on their light. In the book of Revelations, they talk about these people when they talking about being in the four corners of the world, right? And so my inner being is saying you are magnetic like that. To hold stands to turn on your light that way. One of the four corners would represent you holding and standing with your light on. You opening up the door to the idea of love. And your light shining so bright for the world to see within that corner of the world. Do you understand the energy behind that? I'm talking about a corner of the world, Dawn, when you turn on your light. When you turn on your light, it's like a domino effect, Dawn. You're going to cause others and others and others and others and others to do the same. That's how powerful you are. That's why you've gone through so many things, Dawn. To whom much is given, much is required, Dawn. Dawn, don't you settle. Dawn, don't you settle. I'm rooting for you, Dawn. That's beautiful. I didn't know you had that going on over there, Miss Dawn. She said, I'm crying. You read me from top to bottom. You are so welcome, baby. I didn't know you had all that gang energy going on over there, Dawn. Well, all right now. All right. Okay, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. And so these particular cards, I love them so much because they tell the story. They tell the story of what people have been going through energetically. All I have to do is put it together as my inner being talks to me. Woo, that's beautiful. And then now you know what's ahead. And this is like really, really the idea of being able to see what the energy is, that you've been emitting out there. That's how I'm able to read it, because it's already out here, And so if this is just being given a teachable moment, if I were to ever tell you or anyone else a reading that they didn't the path that they don't want to go down, all you got to do is change what your energy is now. And for example, for Wadon, she had a choice to either she could be the wheel wobbling or she could go through the door. That was the obstacles. So I know Dawn is going through the door. But I'm telling you that because you could always change it. Like if Miss Being So don't want to be that particular person that's admired, she could change it. You always have that option. I want you to know that, because you are the operating power. Never, never, never forget that. Never forget that. Okay, anybody else? I'm crying. Oh, bless your heart, babe. Anybody else? Y'all good up in here? I really love what I do. I used to be afraid. I used to be so afraid of being able to see through people. I used to go to the mall. Well, actually, when I go to the mall nowadays, I still do this actually. But in the beginning, I didn't understand it. I would go to the mall and it would frustrate me so much because I would hear what the people was, going through and stuff, or going to a club or whatever. I could hear, and I could know that, ooh, she depressed. Ooh, she just got cheated on. Ooh, he drunk. Or ooh, he about to go mess somebody up. And it would really, really scare me. I ain't gonna lie. Because I was so young. I just was like start to shut my mouth because I didn't want to be to say something, and them church folks tell me, oh God, my goodness, she a prophet and she gonna have to stay in church like a mama for the rest of her life. I didn't want to be like a church lady. I'm just being honest. Can I be honest? But now, look at me now. This is growth. Because once upon a time, I had a door that was closed on. because I was trying to run away from my call and my gift, my purpose, And I'm telling you this, and anybody else that can hear this, because sometimes we might think, this here is weird about me. This is different about me. And you want to fit in, I ain't want to be levitating out no darn bed. I ain't want to have sleep paralysis. I ain't want to hear noises or hear this, my inner being once upon a time telling me what I should do and telling me if something was lost, where I could find it. And I just thought that was kind of weird because nobody else talked about having those weird experiences. And I just wanted to be just a little girl that could just, enjoy life and not go through different things. But life brought me through some hell, y'all. It brought me through some hell when I was running away. And so you get to a point where you're running away where you don't want to open up that door and you're just like, you know what, I surrender. Look, because I'm already going through hell anyway. I surrender. Let's open up the darn door. Just open up the darn door. Let me just walk into my calling, because it ain't like it's gonna leave you alone. Your calling gonna find you. You know how they say many are called, but few are chosen. That is so true. Your calling, your true calling, gonna find you, and you ain't gonna be. You gonna get this love and this passion. Like I don't even know these people in the physical reality. I've developed relationships for a lot of them because they're in my Facebook group and things like that there, or I see them on a lot. But you develop this heartfelt passion for people that you don't even know. And it's like in the biblical text that say, "Lo, if it be thy will, take this cup from me." It's almost like you want your daughter is running from hers. Yeah, that's part of that family with this that stubborn behavior that I saw. And you just kind of like want to run away from it, but and I don't speak well when I say they. You, because you ultimately created your own reality. You put this little nugget, this little love nugget on your shoulder for the point in time, and the love that you have for your passion. I'm speaking of myself right now. You have this love for your passion, and then it just wake you up in the middle of the night, and it just make you think about people like, oh, I wonder what Miss Grateful doing, and is Tangela okay? Because I'm rooting for her, and yeah, Miss Tiffany. Oh, I resonate with her so much because she's my blood type, and Dawn. I just hope Dawn open up the door, and so you think about this. I mean, it might sound a little weird, me thinking about these people who I never saw in the physical reality, but you recognize your tribe. And you recognize and you see yourself in these people. And so this is when you really understand that you're really truly walking in your purpose. And there's nothing that you can do outside of doing this that's going to make you feel this euphoric feeling. This going to make you feel like you belong, like what you're doing really, really matters. That's when you know you're doing what you love to do. And you're walking in your purpose and your passion. And I used to work in corporate America, and I made good money. I made good money. But it didn't call my soul like this here. I'm a business professional. But a business professional getting a nugget on her shoulder while she's dealing with transmission, substation, engineering type work, and but then she goes home and she has this love, this other purpose and this other passion that in the beginning I didn't make the amount of money to keep me afloat. But the passion say, don't worry about it. We're gonna give you the words to say. You're gonna be taken care of because you're taking care of mankind. You see what I'm saying? So I just thought maybe I share that with somebody that's like me and going through knowing of being chosen. Your passion and your purpose gonna choose you. And then you get to a point where, what am I tell these people? I never know really what I'm gonna talk about, but I always come here and I know what to say. Because your inner being, or should I say you gonna know what you're gonna be saying to you, about you, because it's coming from you. When I say inner being, that's really just me at my highest self, my infinite intelligent being that walk with me and talk with me just like you have one. And so I'm hopeful that I'm making sense to you, no matter where you are in your journey, to keep on keeping on with your gift, your talent, because it's going to make room for you. Keep on doing the work, no matter, like earlier today, and I'm just being transparent right now. Earlier today, I got blocked on one of my pages. I guess I'm, am I on, what am I on? I'm on God is Just Be. God is Just Be. That page, I think I got maybe about 62,000 people, and I got blocked on it for hateful comments or whatever. But you see, this is another thing that I want to share with you. When it's your passion and your purpose, you don't give a damn who out there. You just understand that this message that you're saying is coming from something larger than yourself. And even if you got to come up here and you talking and you look up at the camera and they say zero up there at the top, you're good with that, because you know that there's something inside of you that's greater than you that has to come out, that has to be spoken. And you just think in your mind, well, maybe later that person that who it was for, they'll come forth and they'll be able to reap. Maybe that person, I'm telling you this because so oftentimes that person don't even come at the time that you think that they're going to come. Maybe that person ain't going to come to next year, but keep showing up with your passion and purpose. Maybe you, like me, sometimes get blocked. Maybe you get lied on sometimes, like me, about having hateful comments, but I'm telling you, still walking your passion and purpose, baby. Because it's not about them other people showing up for you. It's about you showing up for you, because you were born for this. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and I ordained thee to be a prophet amongst the nation. That was a prophecy that I was given, and I think I was maybe 9 years old. And I remember it comes from the book of Jeremiah, and it stayed with me so much. It stayed with me so much because I was running from that. But here I am. Here I am, regardless if I have zero people, regardless if I get blocked every day, I show up for me. Because when I show up for me, I'm showing up for the entire freaking universe. Because it don't matter if there's a zero up there. When I open up my mouth, I'm part of this thing called the collective consciousness. My neighbors, even though they ain't on this live, they hear me roar. So it really don't matter the number up there. They hear me roar. The universe collectively is saying, okay, she's being fine-tuned. Okay. She woke and ready. Okay. You understand? My energy alone. I am a blood type B. My energy alone is present in the entire universe if none of y'all ever come on here. And that's something TikTok can't take. That's something my haters in out there that don't like me because of a silly man or something from the past, a man that was running behind me. Clearly, I know you watching me. Them ladies in my past that your boyfriends used to like me because I clearly didn't give no dams. I know you come. I know the ladies that didn't like me on the job. You'll say things like, oh, she thought she was too much. Hell yeah, I did. Still do, baby. I am too much. I am all that there is. And so for those of you that come and try to hate on me, you would never get to me in a sense where I crumble, because I want you to know one thing. Regardless if I'm not on YouTube or TikTok, the universe hears me roar. That's in my bloodline. That's something, if I sit here and turn these cameras off, and this is a teachable moment for other people. If I turn these cameras off when I'm not here, you all are here with me. I want you to know that. When I pull cards for the collective and when I pull cards for myself, you still hear me. You might not see me, but you are hearing me. He who has an ear, let him hear. If you are conscious, you are hearing me. You are still seeing me because you are being carried with me and I with you. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm hopeful y'all understand what I'm saying. Good evening. Hey, Rita. You are so welcome. I love that for me too. Okay. And who needs to hear it will? Yeah, definitely. All the time. That's how that goes. Just the ones that need to hear. Yeah, sometimes the message isn't for everybody. You know, like how they say broad is the way that leads to destruction and narrow is the path if you will find it. So if you, when you're talking at this here level, few people can really jump up to the understand what I'm saying when I'm talking to inner being. And so that's why they'll reach out and say repent or whatever, you know. They'll reach out and be like, you know, Jesus, something about Jesus or whatever, because their comprehension is not there just yet. It's just not their season though. But for the ones that frequent here, you hear me and you understand me. You, even if you just waking up yesterday, you got that one eye peeking open, and there's more for you, the unfoldment for you. And the things that I say to you, it's being downloaded inside of you. And for that moment when you really get to that knowing state of being, and then I'll be brought back to your forefront of your mind, and you'll be like, oh, so that's what she was saying about the energy. I remember I used to listen to her. Let me try to find that on YouTube, because that's what happened. We go in and out, just like the breath of life. In and out, just like the blink of an eye, in and out. Just like we be in meditation, then we come out conscious, unconscious. Just like death and life, in and out. Everything is about in and out. Everything is about that one God, one thing, one baptism, that positive and negative, in and out. That vibrating at different frequency, in and out. So that's what our life is all about, us going in and out, in and out. And so sometimes people don't stay in, but you know how to get back in. You learn how to get back in alignment, get back in, get back to opening up that door like Dawn's work is to do. Get back into remembering and knowing of yourself. That was good. Thank you, Inna. So is there anybody else? This is exactly what happened. I saw you years ago. Beautiful one, you did. Yeah. And so you go in and out. You go in and out. So you saw me years ago, and okay, let me find her, or maybe I pop back up, because you digest some, and then you go out, and you come back in. Now I'm hungry again, and then you digest and you go back out, in and out. I did it for years. I know how that go. I went in and out, in and out, in and out. Yep, you just finished your book. Yep, in and out, in and out. And so I went in and out. I started listening to this lady, Abraham Hicks. She was necessary for a season of my in and out. And then I got out of her, and then I started listening to this man, Dr. Malachi York. In and out. Then I forgot about him, and life started happening. And then something happened spiritually profound in my life, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot about spirituality, the alignment, and Dr. York. Let me go back and find him. In and out. That's what happened. But ain't nothing wrong with that. You get tired, chill out. Chill out. Go out. Just know how to get back in. Because that's what we're here for. We're here for the soul expansion of it all. I went in and out, in and out, in and out. Because life be lifing. I get it. And you want to enjoy the human experience at the same time. In and out. All right, so I want to do something for the collective, for those that's not getting a reading. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do these. I'm going to stay with this here. Since we're on love, I'm going to stay with the topic of love. And I'm going to draw 2 cards for everybody else. And then I'm going to end this here. I'm going to draw 2 cards for everybody else that are here and decided not to get a reading. Maybe you want to do it personally. Maybe you're already in a union. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Love is love. Love is not just in people. It's in finances. It's in your career. It's in, it's in the things that you look upon. There's beauty everywhere. Inner being, these top cards, 2 top cards, to show up and show out, and let each and every one underneath the sound of my voice, even on the replay, let them know within the next 2 days what is to come. We all here, probably on the same frequency, inner being, collectively on the same frequency of some sort, commonality of some sort, inquisitive mind, eagerness to learn, matters of the heart. Show us here. What is it that we have in common? Show us the commonality for the next 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months. The first two cards in the bean right here. First two card is the matters of love for all of us. Love, love in the bean. Show us what we need to know about the matters of love. The next two cards back to back in the bean. One, ooh, hoo, 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 and two. All right. So this is for the collective out here. I saw you get on TikTok. I just joined. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad you reconnected with us. Hey, Royal. Thank you for being here. Hi, Lee. Tia, I see you, babe. This here is a collective love message from our inner being for everybody that's here. Within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months tops, a wish, a heartfelt wish of yours, it will be granted. Hey, Crystal. And you will know as soon as this wish is granted, you will know and count it all joy and be reminded of this here right now moment. And prior to this right now moment, I'm going to personalize this so you will know that exactly what it is when it shows up. Hallelujah, Royal says. You will know because prior to this moment, the thing, it is the very thing that was prior to this moment that you came on this live that you had been worried about secretly and did not disclose on this live or to us in this right now moment. Or that you thought of while I was giving others their reading, you thought of, should I say anything? I wonder if she's going to talk about this issue. It is that very thing that comes to mind. Because my inner being is saying, your great worry shall be over. 2 months tops. Because the worry that you have today and the days past was over nothing. The bottom of this says there was great worry over nothing. You was worried over nothing. That's how how you're going to know that this here moment in time and space is the wish was fulfilled for that thing that you was worried about that was over nothing. So in the meantime, in between time, my inner being is saying, chill out. All things are working out for you. And within 2 days to 2 months, it is law. It is guaranteed. If you are here, you're going to see clear as day that you was worrying for nothing, says God. See, that'll resonate with you a little bit better, says God, because I am getting this from the source itself. Worry for nothing. Let me see who up in here, because I want to know. Could you say me? Who is me that's worrying for nothing and that wish about to be fulfilled within 2 days or 2 months? Who is me? Let me see. I see Sandra up in here. I see Beautiful One up in here. Crystal up in here. Keith up in here. I'm going to remember these here names. I'm going to tell you, I knew you was worried for nothing. Lioness Jim up in here. Okay, I see you. I see you. Who is this one? L. Christian? Okay. Shaniqua and Dawn. Okay, and Royal. I see you. Okay, worrying for no thing. Because in 2 days, I could bet money on this thing. In 2 days to 2 months tops, you're going to look back to November the 1st and say, God has just said it. I was worrying for no thing because my wish has been fulfilled. You're going to remember it. I just made sure that you can remember it, and I want to hear about it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, Inner Being, because I had that question. Because I commented on something in a Facebook group. I said, I wonder what her name is because I never see her on a lot. Thank you, Inner Being. That's a question that I asked my Inner Being earlier today, and you gave me my confirmation. See, ask and you shall receive, baby. Thank you for letting me know who you are. Yes, on the front line. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I will remember and I will let you know. You do that. Miss Being So, you sit up in here too? Oh, yeah, you got some juicy stuff already coming, Miss Being So. I know you're going to tell me some juice. Tell me some juice in them DMs because I want to know who that admirer is. I want to know how you look. What do you do for a living? We got to do some girl talk. Look, I'm just being nosy. You ain't got to tell me about your stuff that you heard on the T. So I'm about to get up out of here. Let me make sure that I didn't get another cash app before I go. Okay, we good. I don't see nothing on there right now. Anyway, if I do have another one, we'll do that tomorrow. I enjoyed this moment with y'all immensely. And remember, this video, as all of my videos, are from my heart to y'all. If y'all have a passion, a purpose in the areas of spirituality, don't sleep on you. Get sick and tired of sleeping on you, because that's really when the unfoldment begins. Okay? Yes, I definitely will. Yeah, tell me that, T. Okay, you saying you will. I won't know now. You say we could talk about it. All right, this video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Have a good night. Love you too, babe. Okay, bye. That was cool.